Alright, welcome back to the Brit Twits YouTube channel. No messing about here, we've got lots to get through, so here are the rules. Double quick. Set the clock to 0, and go. Teams must be randomised. On a loss, you must re-randomise your entire team and return to the first train in the gym that you lost at. You can replace one Pokemon when you defeat a gym leader, but it's got to be randomised. Mew or Mewtwo in the randomiser means we can select a wildcard. Mine's Gengar, Alex's Slowpoke. We're limited to 2-hour play sessions. Furthest in the shortest amount of time wins. Alex is considerably in the lead at this point. Boo hiss. Right, let's crack on.
That is pain.
One might say that that's hacks and throw their controller on the ground. Or place it nicely so as to not damage it.
I threw it on the ground.
Oh, I've been critically hit also. And that's only problematic because that was a double edge that they did, which means that they don't take the damage.
It's gotta be...
I'm going for like the scummiest move I can here, Dan. This person playing Ponyta is repeatedly using double edge on me, so I'm just going to use a Pokemon with a massive lard ass worth of HP. So when they double edge me, they will die.
Yep.
There we go. In come the double edge that I didn't at all think was going to happen. There you go.
You got crit as well. He only took 20 damage back off that.
Yeah, I think it's like a quarter. But you know, that's enough to slay it.
Okay, good. So Razor Leaf did one shot the Starmie. I'm hoping it will one shot the Staryu. But it's definitely going to use. Oh yeah, he's not got Staryu out. Does his Blastoise maybe?
He might be in more trouble here because I suspect Blastoise gets Ice Beam.
Yeah, I hope not. Seismic Toss. That's fine.
We're going on to Surge. Wish me luck.
Good. No. Good luck.
Thank you.
This
My
is all for
concern
fun.
here is that I do seem to remember that this Raichu was just awful.
It's so one thing to remember is it definitely has Surf.
It's just the worst thing that's ever happened, that Raichu. In history.
Look, I mean, you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Even worse than Funky Mussolini.
And Jazzy Hitler. Groovy Harold Shipman. Oh, Razor Leaf's doing work, so I'm pretty lucky. I really hope this Staryu. I really hope she hasn't brought Staryu. That's what I want to say. Because I know Staryu has Psychic. Oh, it's fine. She's got Psyduck, which probably also has a Psychic move, so I think I'm still fucked.
No, I don't know. I suspect I'm going to lose this battle, which is really good for you.
That would be good for me.
Because they've led with Magneton. I had no particular reason to suspect that they don't have Raichu as well. And that will be a problem.
Does Victory Bill outspeed Psyduck? Here we go.
Yes.
Should do.
I'm just going to say yes, it does.
It should do. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. It does.
Look how fast that. Look how sleek the design is.
That's over half, so I should win this. Yeah, I'm definitely win this unless this crits and does massive damage. Yeah, no.
Can you imagine? Like, I think it would be time to pack up and go home if that Psyduck one-shot you.
If Body Slam one-shot me from a Psyduck. I mean, I'm going to heal all that damage back up now, even though it doesn't matter because the game's been finished. Oh, good. So that's Misty almost done. End battle.
That Magneton is absolutely abysmal. I hate it.
Right, so that is Misty done for me. That's good news.
Congratulations, well done.
I am not going to change my team at all because I don't see any reason to.
Yeah, I reckon you've got a good shot here because you've got stuff that actually resists and is immune to electricity.
Yeah.
And that'll put you in good stead. Because the weird thing about this gym is they don't really put you through the ringer with any electric types until the last battle. At which point they're like, here you go, here's all the electric stuff you wish you'd had a chance to fight against and learn what you're doing against.
True. Let's take Tauros, Kangaskhan, and
So you know how you got Star U for your Misty fight?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, you didn't get Star U. You got to fight against a nice Psyduck. I get both Raichu and Magneton.
Yeah.
Um,
it knows that you're ahead, so it's just trying to.
It knows I'm the villain of this piece.
It does. Just go straight in for strength, I think.
What makes this really sad is I was really looking forward to my next celebratory cracker. And I don't think I'm going to get a celebratory cracker for some time.
That did a lot of damage, and he's using strength back on me, which probably won't do much to me. No. The difference there, Spearow used Mirror Move, so it used the same move I used against Hit. But mine did like 120 odd damage, well, 106 damage. His did 32, 38 even.
There is quite a substantial difference between those two numbers, really, isn't there?
And dog check. He's asleep.
See, that might be the end of my chance. I tried to use my cheat move. I tried to just put it to sleep, and it just decided, no, I don't need a sleep. In fact, I prefer to just critically hit you, which will sadly cause me to change teams at this juncture.
Really? Was that your last Pokemon?
Mate. That was. You've had a good run, Drowsy, whoever your name was. You're
still ahead of me, which is good for you. But Slowpoke is quite defensive.
So we're out. Sorry, Muck. Sorry, Raticate. I'm gonna miss that Raticate. That was a high quality bit of vermin right there. So we're gonna have to go back and register a new team.
Yeah.
Are you a bit choked up for me? Is that what
I am. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm a bit choked up for you.
Well, you know what? I tried really hard.
And got so far.
It's meant a lot to me, and in the end, it didn't even matter. So I get Weedle, Gengar, Seaking, Golbat, Bellsprout, and Abra, otherwise known as a team that cannot possibly beat Surge.
I mean, Gengar will be good because it's massive special. Like, the problem I think it's going to
have is the fact that I don't think it gets anything that's actually particularly good against any of the stuff that we have to fight against.
I think it gets Hypnosis, so you can always do the actual sleep tricks, which are huge.
That's true. I mean, we could try and just put stuff to sleep all the time. We get Toxic Reflex, Psychic, and Seismic Toss, and you know how much I like Seismic Toss.
That's actually a really good moveset. The problem with Abra is it is proper Glass Cannon, loads of special, nothing else. Yeah, see, Grass Poison for Bellsprout as well.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna use the Golbat at least. I think we can use Golbat quite extensively until we get into until we find ourselves in the actual gym fight, at which point we can't use it or it will just die.
Does it have the flying type in this? I think it probably does, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. It very much has the flying typing.
Why did Shoulders... Why did that... That was such a weird animation. So Shoulders' Ice Beam animation makes it look like it chews on something and then fires this Ice Beam. It's really strange.
What's it chewing on?
I don't know.
Comment below. I was having real trouble finding Golbat because look at him. Look what he looks like on the actual Pokémon Stadium. That bears no resemblance whatsoever.
It's not even close.
No, it's not even close.
Mind you, can you remember what he looked like in the original games?
In the original, he looked pretty awful.
With massive mouth and its tongue out of its side. Yeah.
But at least it looked a little bit like a bat.
That is true.
Rather than just a sort of demented cupboard. Come on, Sailor. Not you, the game.
I think we're actually on the same fight now. Well, no,
Oh, that's
actually, no.
depressing,
I've
isn't it?
just done Sailor, so I'm a little bit ahead.
See, I don't think that's on. I think that's pretty poor show from this game to defeat me at this juncture. I was doing really well. I was really happy with myself and how I'd been performing.
Well, I remember
And
originally, you
pretty upset.
wanted whenever you failed to go back to the beginning of the game. So
Yeah, I did. But to be fair, you would have already gone back, so it would have been the same.
so I would have definitely been ahead of you. That's the point.
Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, I mean, but you're already ahead of me, so I won't worry too much about that. We won't worry about what I wanted. It's just like Christmas.
How is Onyx faster than Magnemite? What the fuck?
It's a lad. Next question. I think Onyx is like legitimately one of the faster Pokemon in the first generation. I'm
No,
not entirely sure why.
You've said this to me before, actually.
Yeah.
He is actually quite quick. I think. Yeah. No, you said this to me before because I was also incredulous about it. I'm not. That's a bit weird. Like, 'cause it doesn't make sense that he's fast.
Well, I've been thinking about it now, and he's just like he's a massive earthworm.
Yeah.
Look at the momentum that would create.
True.
I'm hoping that this team actually gets knocked out here because this Golbat is just hot dog turd. Like it's
Oh,
not
really?
at all good. Yeah.
Oh my god. His best move's Hyper Beam.
Yeah.
Haze is pretty naff right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not great for this. I'm just gonna hyper beam it because might as well. I knew there was something hiding, lurking in that cupboard.
Oh, what move did it choose?
Because I think
so
if you hyper beam something, I think if it dies,
you don't
you
have to
just
recharge.
don't have to recharge. So I might as well just spam hyper beam with this bat.
You might be right there because it is fast as well, Golbat. So you should be able to just constantly. Should be all right. Unless we're wrong. I know that I think that's the case in the original 3 games. Whether it's still the same as Stadium.
I'm probably gonna have to. I have to recharge this turn because it died from confusion, not from my hyper beam, which is fairly depressing. But at least I know never to use this Golbat ever again.
Just immediately get rid of it if you get a chance.
Well, yeah, immediately get rid of it. I get the chance. I mean, I still got Weedle, which I should probably be more of a priority to get rid of, but it just isn't.
Just not.
Isn't. Just fuck this guy and his shit moveset.
Oh
like, his
god.
stats are not good enough to warrant having what is it, Haze, Confuse Ray, Hyper Beam, and like Mega Drain. It's not.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't work for what you're fighting as well right now.
I could have done with just like a Sandshrew. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah. Sandshrew and Sandslash are actually probably 2 of my favorite Pokemon. I just think they're really cool design.
Is it because of their little hunch?
I just really liked them since I was a kid. I don't know why. I just thought they were really cute. How Onyx survived that when he had Toxic from like turn 1 and he was on 2 health for so long, I don't know, but that's okay.
I remember, like, as a kid, one of my favourite things was Clefable and Gengar because I just thought they were basically the same Pokemon.
Well, they look
Gengar's
like
just dead Clefable.
Yeah, they look like a color swapped version of the other of each other, didn't they?
I was a very big fan of that. Although I remember just asked him. I remember went to a Pokemon card tournament at the age of like 6 or 7. And being asked by like this guy that ran it if we had any questions about the event, and I just asked how many Clefable had to die to make Gengar.
Oh my god! You know you get those memes of kids going into restaurants and asking for eggs by like saying, "Oh, it's like I wish to devour the unborn." That's you, isn't it? That is 100% you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it pays to say what you actually mean. A lot of the time, like, I don't know about you, but I quite like eggs, not because, it's just the fact that you could eat meat, which is a life which has already happened, or you could eat eggs which were the life that never was. And they join you and live with you, Dan. They share in your experiences and your ambitions now.
I have no idea how to respond to that.
It's your choice. I worked for the Three Lions Egg Board for a while.
Oh my god. Charmander looks so derpy in this, it's hilarious. Let's go for an earthquake.
I think his name doesn't help.
Chardar.
It's like, no, it's Charmander. Chardar?
Chardar.
No, never, fuck it. Never mind. Like,
Chardar.
yeah, you can be Chardar.
Chowder. Did you say
Sounds
chowder?
like a posh person trying to say chowder.
Chowder. Okay, explosion.
Are we going to try out your favourite ever Pokemon? I was under the impression you said this had a good moveset.
Hypnosis and Dream Eater is a great combo. Don't even pretend it isn't. Don't even pretend that that's not the case.
That is not a good moveset. Look, I failed my Hypnosis, which means I'm going to get shot in the face, and you're to blame.
It's got nothing to do
You
with me.
give Pokemon battling a bad name.
Oh, that's got nothing to do with me, Alex. I mean, it's not my fault that you can't make your Gengar hit moves. Also,
The worst thing is about this Gengar, I can't even have it put down.
Wow.
There we go.
How
now
do
you can work. Now I've threatened you.
Yeah. how do you pronounce the fire horse that isn't Rapidash?
What, the Ponyta?
Ponyta. Okay, cool. Because the announcer pronounced it Ponita.
I'm going to do that from now on.
Hey, it's Ponita.
I think you should name your firstborn Ponyta.
and say
then
nothing about
get
it.
really shitty with people that mispronounce it.
Well, isn't there I remember reading a story about how a guy tricked his sister into naming her son Arceus.
Oh yes, I think I remember saying
or
that.
something like that. One of the Pokemon, I think was it Arceus, or was it I don't know, one of the legendaries. He basically tricked her into calling her son one of the legendary Pokemon.
Well, the question is, if somebody gave you a possible child name, I think it's fair to say that you probably would at least Google it.
Yes.
Given that these days Googling is not a particularly arduous experience. Maybe in the 90s.
I mean, but the thing is, it definitely wasn't in the 90s. We know that much because, like, Arceus wasn't a thing in the 90s.
Well, no, not according to the law. According to the law, he was there from the beginning.
Oh, for sure, but we didn't know anything about that.
And I think the law is what matters here.
Okay. The law is what matters here.
I've been given a reprieve here because this Pikachu just keeps trying to body slam this Gengar, but this Gengar also can't hit with the Hypnosis. This is just like hot garbage for this team. I don't know what you're talking about Gengar.
Why are you using Hypnosis if it isn't using any moves that can hit you?
Because the only thing I can do is Thunderbolt it, and it will take 4 days.
Oh god.
And you may oh shit, I accidentally hit Dream Eater. It's saying that it's going to take so long to get through this that I could lose just because it's taking this team 40 years to get through 3 shit Pokemon. Although admittedly that's on me. I did press the wrong button there.
That one's definitely on you.
That's on me.
Don't you dare paralyze me.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I won't have you besmirch Gengar. Gengar is a great Pokemon. Don't even start.
I don't need to besmirch. You just have to have eyes. Like, look, it's been bested by this Pikachu. All it's done is put something to sleep.
And then beat it, didn't it? Or did it swap out?
Literally, I cannot wait for this team to have its shit pushed in so I can swap teams.
I mean, to be honest, it actually looks like I might be losing this team as well.
It can be my birthday and Christmas present, Dan. Like,
wow. So I've managed to get toxic off on Raichu, but I've managed to get, I think, no, I'm 2 Pokemon down, and this is his first Pokemon. This Raichu is demolishing my team. The fact that it has Surf really fucked me up.
I think literally this game is going to be, we have to just keep going through it over and over again until we get a competent ground type and a competent grass type on each of our teams.
The problem is, a competent ground type that isn't rock type as well is very rare, and they get absolutely demolished by Surf, so therefore Raichu just kills them. Like, both my Golem and my Onyx, which would have like demolished because they had Dig and Earthquake, which are both 100 base power in this generation with ground type, would have absolutely demolished their entire team. It's just Surf killed them both in one hit.
But it didn't.
Ah.
I mean, like, this Let's Play could be decided based upon the placement at the 2-hour mark, you know? Like, whether who's currently fighting Surge versus who's currently being beaten up by that Raichu.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, this isn't it. We're not gonna say who the winner is just after 2 hours, because we're gonna do another record session of this, but it's only 2-hour record sessions. Right, so
I forgot about that bit.
Yeah. This generation. Oh, hello. Okay, so Charizard, which
that's not a good one to get.
Doesn't have good. And Charmander doesn't have great moves. Arbok, Chada. Arbok does have good moves. I remember Arbok being great. Grimer. Which is okay. Kangaskhan, which I was nonplussed about, to be honest. I don't think Kangaskhan.
Did you not like Kangaskhan? Because Kangaskhan's like one of my favourites in this.
Wasn't as good as I expected.
Could do better. Because
its special is so low that it's like it might as well not have a special move.
Yeah,
and Zubat, which has okay moves, not great moves, but that's okay. I love how whenever I get a starter, I get 2 versions of the starter.
It's quite weird. Your random generator doesn't seem all that random. Which is fairly concerning to me. I could call foul play.
Are you saying the fix is in? Is that what you're saying? You're saying this is a fix?
I say yeah. We need to fight the fix.
Wow, are you claiming this is a fix already?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, look, all I'm saying is you're in control of everything here. You know, you know everything that's going to happen. Everything that's going to happen from the get-go. You knew about those robots in Mass Effect.
You did nothing about those robots in Mass Effect.
You did nothing about them. You chose. You are the Skynet of our channel.
I don't know how to take that.
And Joel is our Sarah Connor, bravely fighting against your tyranny by not attending.
Well, if that's all it takes, then he's doing very well.
And I get to be that security guard extra that dies in 3 consecutive movies.
I mean, yeah, that is you.
It's just me. Unfortunately, I've just won that fight, so I have to trudge further towards my inevitable defeat at the hands of Surge. Because I can't bring myself to try to lose.
No, because like, you've got to keep going, right?
The exercise. Yeah. And I think you'd be quite angry with me if I just deliberately lost over and over until I got a good team.
I mean, no, you can do that if you want. It will just take you forever to do that. Like, yeah. That is a viable tactic.
Oh, so you're open to actual tactics being employed here?
Yeah, do what you want. Do what you want. As long as it's within the rules, you do what you want.
The rules don't say that you can't be wounded ahead of time, not dissimilarly to the last combat of Gladiator.
Exactly, yeah.
I nearly said Die Hard then. I don't know why. To be fair, I do think that you probably could use the same tagline in both films and it would work. It's a good day to Die Hard, Gladiator.
I mean, I get I understand why the tagline exists. I don't think it makes any sense though.
I mean, like, it'd be quite nice just to port in across all sorts of things, wouldn't it? Like, can you imagine that Emperor guy just mocking him just by saying you don't need fighting styles when you've got family, and then just watching Russell Crowe just break
And just fucking Vin Diesel comes in at nowhere and just like headbutts the guy.
the full Camaro?
There is. Did you say Ford Camaro?
No, in the full Camaro.
Fucking hell! I was gonna say you and I need to have words if that's what you just said.
No. Unfortunately, I've got a speech impediment where every time I say full, it sounds like I said Ford.
Which is
it doesn't come into effect very much.
It's very annoying when you're doing when you're doing your advertising campaign for Dodge, isn't it? Get this with Ford cover.
Or just when you're trying to tell someone that you couldn't eat another thing. You just get very
I'm too
keep
Ford.
piling it up on your plate.
I love when you beat Golduck, it actually makes a duck quack noise.
Does it actually?
It does. So good. Oh look, I'm fighting Slowpoke. What a shit Pokemon.
It's pretty bad, isn't it? I don't know why I chose it.
Its moveset is amazing. I think it's because you probably wanted Slowbro, but its moveset is terrible.
I think that's probably the truth.
Oh, psycho.
But also, there is something funny about, particularly on my laptop when we were trying to do it, and every move was taking between 1 and 3 times longer than normal. Just watching it because it doesn't move for any of its abilities. So watching it just literally just stare at the screen for a full 12 seconds and then just some health going off of a bar.
What I might do is I might actually just have a look through that old footage and just cut up some of the really funny animations that your screen comes up with because of the fact that your laptop was a potato.
Did you keep the footage of me trying to learn how to use Pokémon Stadium?
I think I do have that still.
Because that was
somewhere
something that you could probably threaten me with in the future.
I think I do have that still.
It was not elegant, ladies and gentlemen. It was not an elegant experience. Me learning how to actually use a computer game rather than just comment wildly on them. That said, I don't think I'm usually that horrible to you, am I? Not on the Mass Effect thing. I'm pretty tame in comparison to how I am with you on the street.
Yes, yeah. I mean, like the amount of times we've been stopped by police asking us to calm it down.
And you know what? They need to mind their own business.
Yeah, they do. I mean, we weren't committing any crimes.
This is a civil matter.
This is a civil matter.
If a magistrate had asked us to keep it down, yeah, fair enough.
This is not a criminal matter, officer.
It's not a criminal matter. Right, we're going back into Surge's dojo. Come on, Bellsprout and Gengar, that specifically need things to be asleep to do damage. We can do this.
I mean, look, if you can get their entire team to sleep, you win. You know that's the case. If
I can do it, let's do this. Okay, so I can't use a good portion of my team because they're actually just weak to the moves. So I can't use Weedle because it's Weedle. So that basically just dictates my team straight up.
Well, because that means you're only gonna take Gengar, Abra, and Golbat, right?
Yeah, I can't. No, it's not got Golbat. Golbat's weak against it, so it has to be Bellsprout.
Oh right, yeah. Oh god.
So our opening gambit, I think, has to be to confuse the Raichu because that will hit.
Yeah, it's confused rate 100%.
Yeah, and that way, I got a 50% chance of not just instantly stacking it.
Oh, it didn't hit itself. It hit you.
And it didn't hit me that hard. It was like a warning shot. So we'll just ask it politely.
Stop it.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
In later, do you reckon in later things, then we can start adding items? Do you reckon there's something that increases damage while you're sleeping, which is just a pillow?
It woke up straight away, by the way.
Did it? Oh, the fucking... Right. Okay.
I shouldn't have said anything, but it did.
If you hadn't said anything, I would have just dream-eated it.
I know.
So you've done me a solid there. Ah, there we go. Back to sleep with you.
Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give us a like, a share, subscribe, comment down below, all that good YouTuber nonsense. It genuinely helps us out a lot in the YouTube algorithm, and we really do appreciate it. We hope to see you back here again next week for some more shenanigans. In the meantime, have an amazing week, and we'll see you all soon. Love you, bye.